Hello, welcome to my class. My name is Timidayo. A crypto community moderator, crypto trader, airdrop hunter, everything you can think about crypto. So I've been in crypto for like 2 years and I've been through trying different methods of earning in the crypto industry over time, right? And I can tell you for a fact that amidst all these different opportunities, the most mind-blowing one I've experienced is working for a crypto company, Cryptojobs basically. And it is quite painful that a lot of people in this space don't actually talk much about it and allow others have access to the same information they have. Okay, and that is why I decided to share this with you. Okay, so I'm just going to speak briefly about what crypto jobs are and like the advantage of working with a crypto company over working with a more traditional company, right? So for a crypto company or a crypto job, working for a crypto company, most of these companies are in different places around the world. That means you're not limited to just your country alone, right? Because right now I work for a company in Vietnam. The founders are from Vietnam. The almost I think I'm the only Nigerian in the team. Every other person is from Vietnam, right? But then I work with them. That is one advantage for of working with a crypto company. Like you get to work with people from different places, and you're not limited by the opportunities in your surroundings alone. You understand? Like a lot of people have potentials, but when you look around them, there's nobody that is willing to help them take advantage of those potentials, right? And that is one thing that crypto working for a crypto company allows you to do. You can work with anybody from different places in the world, right? And these jobs are usually remote. You don't have to be on site every day. You can work from your house. You don't have to face traffic. You don't have to face the stress of being of sitting down in a cubicle, working or trying to do eye service in front of one boss. There's nothing like that, right? You are working from your home as long as you deliver on what you are meant to deliver, right? Nobody really cares whether you are working with your dressed in your underwear uh, or you're working from your bed. Nobody really cares, right? You can work from anywhere in the world, right? And then when it comes to pay, which is like the major issue, when you compare the pay you get from crypto jobs to what you get in the traditional settings, or especially when you look at Nigeria, it is crazy, right? So a low paying crypto job or a basic crypto job or an entry level, let me say entry level now for someone that's just starting up that has not done any other work before in crypto, the basic salary is $500. And let's do the calculation of $500 in Naira. You are going to be earning something around close to 300,000 per month, right? That is like the average you will see for any crypto job. And this is like doing the minimum required work, right? Not and as you go higher in the works you do or in your skill, right? You get to earn more as you go on, right? So it's quite I really don't know until I got exposed to the space, right? When I got exposed to it, I was like, fuck, this is a great stuff. Why are people not talking about this? Why are people not showing others how to go about this? You understand? Like a lot of people really, when you ask most people about crypto, what they tell you is go and buy a coin, trade this coin, do that one. Nobody talks about you working and earning a living through crypto by working for companies, right? And another advantage of this crypto jobs is some of them actually pay you in crypto, which can be very lucrative depending on how it is, right? Now, during Christmas, I was paid a Christmas bonus of 100 fuse. As at that time, that 100 fuse was worth about $40. Um, I wish I can like connect my phone to show you the wallet. It was around $40, right? And right now, I can tell you the coin they pay, the Fuse token has done about 200% from Christmas Day till now, and it's currently sitting around $100, right? So you can see like the advantage is so much, right? So and at the same time, working with crypto companies, the fact that most of them are remote and you can work from your home, right? As long as you're working on your computer, you can do two, three jobs and you can do other things at the same time, right? So I'm a final year student in school, so you should understand how crazy final year can be, working with projects, assignments, all those things like that. And at the same time, I can still do my job because why? It is just me working on my phone, right? And sorry, I can still do my job, and at the same time, I have other businesses I also run. So these are like the opportunities in the space for you, right? So what are different sectors in crypto jobs? And this is very important because when you talk about working in crypto industry, the first thing that flashes in people's minds is developer, learn to code. They'll tell you, especially if you check Google or you check most places, when you say, oh, crypto jobs, first thing that will come is how to become a blockchain developer. And then you see tons and tons and tons of videos showing you to learn programming, learn this one, learn JavaScript, learn blah, blah, blah. There is no issue with that, right? But one thing you should understand is not all of us understands how to code. Not all of us will ever know how to code. Not all of us will be able to uh, learn those complex stuff and be able to use them, right? So, and that is one of the issues I faced when I first got interested in getting crypto jobs. I was like, I want to get into this space. Okay, I finally understand how valuable the industry is. I don't want to just trade alone. I want to also work for companies and work with them, right? Then I asked myself, what can I do? I started going online, watching different videos, and one thing I came across every time is just developer. I picked it up, watched a couple of videos on developing, coding, and I realized it's just not for me, right? It's just not for me, and it's not something I can actually do. So that pushed me into, now that you realize this is not for you, what is next? Then I started researching and I found out that there is a whole bunch of other sectors that you can actually tap into in the industry and work, right? So you're not limited to just coding alone. And that is like one of the biggest mistake, or like the biggest barrier for most people. They think when it comes to crypto job, I have to learn to code and learn Solidity, learn whatever, and then they try it out and then they realize, no, I'm not really good at this. There's nothing bad in that. Does not mean that you are stupid or anything. It's just one of those things. Everybody has their weakness and their strengths, and you should be able to find out what your own strength and weakness is, right? So now, what are different sectors in crypto jobs? This is not a concise, this is not an expressive list, but a concise one of the ones that I've seen, the ones I've done, and the ones I've looked that are actually working in those rooms, right? So the first one and the basic one that anybody, I believe anybody can start with, even if you don't have any experience at all, is customer support, right? So customer support, all the crypto companies or all the crypto jobs, all the crypto companies rather, have products that they offer to the society at large, right? And people are interacting with those products and they will need, they have questions. There are sometimes they will try some things that won't work. They need somebody to interact with them, somebody to explain things to them, right? They need, and the developers, to some of them, they actually lack communication skills. They're not really good with talking with people, interacting with others, explaining themselves. So they need people that can interface between the developers or the people that create the projects, and the consumers, the people that actually use the projects, right? So that's where customer support comes in. All you just do is you answer questions, you help them sort issues um, that are that the customers might be facing. You understand? If you want to make inquiries about your product, you're there answering questions and like that, right? That's what under customer support. Then there's design, there's finance. Design is, they need graphics, they need 3D models, they need web designers, a lot of other things like that, UI UX guys. So you can work in those industries if you have those skills. You can work for companies if you have those skills. They need people that have understanding of finance. They have understanding of finance, so they can help them study their books with investors, set up how they can spend their money, the balance and everything like that that involves finance, right? Sales and marketing. Now, for me, I work with a company that we are into play to earn games, right? And we have this product, we have this game uh, that we're about to launch. Now, when we launch this game, definitely we need people to play the game. We need people to play the game, and the only way to get people to play the game is by finding people that are interested. And that's where marketers come in. They will help us find users for our project, right? So they are invaluable to us. You understand? Then operations is more of HR and management and other things involved, business planning and things like that, right? And then we have product managers and product design um, space, right? So there are different sectors you can actually work in. You can right now you can look at what you currently do. Are you a graphic designer? Then you look at, okay, yes, I can pivot into um, designing for crypto companies, right? Are you an HR personnel? How can you cross over into crypto industry? Like things that you normally do in your real life, jobs that people do in the normal real life can also be like transferred into the crypto industry itself, right? So, example of crypto jobs, I'm going to talk about like the basic ones, right? That you can start with little to very little experience is community manager, no, community moderator, right? So I'm a community moderator for the company I work with, Tank Warzone. So we're play to end games, and basically what I do is very simple. I manage the Discord server. So what I do is I was one that set up this Discord server, all these channels you're seeing, all these uh, channels you're seeing here. I set everything. So for me, you can see what I basically do here is I act as I create announcements. I'm a community moderator, so I create announcements in the channel. You can see all the announcements here are by me, right? So I create announcements, and in the general group, I answer questions that people ask me or they have in the chat. Let me wait for this to load. So basically, what I do is not something that is hard. It's not. We are two moderators here. I am Mark. We work on the Discord and Telegram channel, right? So when people ask questions, all we just do is reply them in the group. And that's why I said I work with my phone. As long as there's Discord on my phone, there's Telegram on my phone, I pick up my phone. When I wake up in the morning, I pick up my phone, I go into the channels. Is there anybody asking me any question? I reply those chats and I move on. I have time to do other things, right? So, and at the end of every week, I still get paid. I still get paid $150. So I'll show you. This was for last week. Uh, yeah. So you can see here, right? $150. This is what I get paid every week, 7 days ago, right? And this was my, let me copy this. This is transaction ID for yesterday. Called, um, so you can see 17 hours ago, right? Another $150. So I get paid about 85,000 naira just chatting on Telegram and Discord, right? So when people don't understand what is available in this industry, it's kind of very, very funny, right? And you can see other You can see some other stuff here, right? You can see a customer support for these people. Starting salary around $50,000 per year, right? $50,000 per year. May we do the calculation, right? Let's do the calculation together. You can see what you are capable of earning in a year by just working as a customer support, right? This is what 0 0. This is 28 million naira in 1 year working as a customer support, right? So this will be more tasking than just working on Discord, obviously, but I don't know where you can be in Nigeria, any that kind of amount of money and not be comfortable, right? So these are the kind of opportunities that are available in the crypto industry that a lot of people don't know. They are just into let's trade, let's trade, let's trade. There are 1,001 different opportunities in this industry that does not revolve around trading, right? So you have to open your eyes. You can work as a content writer, you can work as a marketer, you can work as a legal advisor. So if you're a lawyer, if you're a law student, you can provide legal advice for companies. You can work as a graphic designer, you can work as a customer support, you can work as a social media manager, right? And these jobs are available. They're available. There's every day I see job openings. Every day I see job openings. These companies need people to actually work for them, right? And they are willing to pay. They have the money to pay, right? So you have to be willing to put in the effort. I think I've exposed you to something, and then you have to be willing to put in the effort. So, like, to cap it up, what are the things you need to actually get a job? So you need a skill, right? If you're going to be, for some, you don't really need much skills, right? Now, for a community moderator, I won't tell you you need so much skill or anything like that, right? Uh, as long as you can write simple English and you can answer questions, right? You're good to go. And then another thing you will need, or depending, but if you are working like maybe a graphic designer, you need to like be good at what you do. If you are a finance guy, you need to have the skill, the necessary skill. If you're a social media manager, you need to have the necessary skill. If you're a marketer, you need to have the necessary skill and experience, right? And then you might not need so much knowledge about crypto, but you need to understand a little bit about how crypto works, right? How to use exchange, how to swap, how to those basic stuff, right? How to check transactions on Etherscan or BSC scan or one of those stuff like that. You need to understand how to do things like that, right? And then you need a LinkedIn account that is properly set up in a way that can attract people to actually want to give you a job. And then you need a resume, right? You need a resume. A lot of people and when we're talking about resumes, not just anyhow resumes. You need something that is great, that can attract people, or that can attract employers to you. Like, okay, yeah, this guy knows his shit and he knows what he's talking about, right? And then a cover letter. A cover letter is just a letter where you are stating what you have to offer. So let's say you're applying for a community moderator role. You can start with, in your cover letter, you start by introducing yourself, what you do, and um, the necessary skill you have to actually be a community moderator. So you can say I've been in the crypto industry, depending on whether you've been in the crypto industry before, right? I've been in crypto for the past 2 years. I've taught people how to use MetaMask, how to use Trust Wallet and other things, and I understand how NFTs work and things like that, right? You just kind of like hype yourself up and based on what you can offer them in the cover letter. And lastly, you need a Discord, Telegram, and a Twitter account, right? So to be able to, because most depending on what the job is, right? Depending on what the job is, this is where you be doing your work full time. This is where you be doing your work full time, right? So I hope I've been able to expose you to what is possible in this industry, in these settings, and how you can like take advantage. So if you want an in-depth guide, if you want an in-depth guide on how to go about finding these jobs, how to set up a LinkedIn account, how to set up a proper resume, things to include in your resume so that you can get a job, right? I have a guide that I've created for you, and you see the link to the guide. You see the link to the guide under this video, right? Under this video. So I want you to take action. I want you to take action. In the guide also, I added some other videos. If you don't have any skill at all, you don't have any skill, added videos that will teach you on the necessary skill that can help you get a job in the crypto industry and start earning for yourself, right? So I hope you take action, and I'll see you on the other side.